Here at Exercises, we're starting a new series today that I want to call the resistances. The resistances that you will experience as you're exercising your talent muscle. And this has been inspired by the teaching that Bishop Misasono is doing for his church. So
#ExerciseYourMuscle.
hello Mega Exercises, I'm the Muscle Lady and I'm here to remind you to exercise your muscle. If this is the first time that you're seeing an Exercise Your Muscle video, welcome. We are always so excited when somebody new joins us on this journey of exercising our talent muscle. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you'll always be notified whenever a new video comes out. Mega Exercises, welcome to another video where you learn how to exercise your muscle. Mega Exercises, we're starting a new series today that I want to call the resistances. The resistances that you will experience as you're exercising your talent muscle. And this has been inspired by the teaching that Bishop Misasono is doing for his church. So we've done some of these before. If you go into our channel, you'll actually see some internal and external resistance. We've broken it up into two. You're gonna find internal resistance and you're gonna get external resistance. So over the next couple of videos, we'll be discussing each of these to help you so that you are prepared. What are some of the resistances you are going to come across as you're exercising your talent muscle? I love the example that Bishop used was that think about there's an aeroplane, right? And it needs to leave, for example, Joburg and fly down to Cape Town, which is 3,000 miles away, right? And its speed is 1,000 miles per hour. How long would it take? You expect that it would take 3 hours to land at that airport. But sometimes there are resistances. There is air force resistances. There is gravity that is working against it. So the time that you have planned for that flight to land, it might take longer. But the important thing is, regardless of the resistances, that plane must go through. The pilot doesn't switch off the engine along the way, right? So this should be the same with our talent muscle mega exercises. God has given us a talent, a gift, something special that we are supposed to use to impact and change our world. People in our lives are supposed to look different. Our world is supposed to look different because we are alive in it. That is the plane flying, right? You're going to meet external and internal resistances. Don't switch off the aeroplane as you're flying through. Do not quit. I always tell you, do not quit mega exercises. What God has placed in you is special. It's powerful. And there might be one person who is depending on that. One person might be at the brink of committing suicide until they come across your talent muscle. So because of that one person mega exercises, you need to push through the resistance. If you're a comedian, if you're a music producer, a DJ, a speaker, whatever your talent muscle is, God had some people in mind for which your talent was created, and He placed it in you. So the onus is on you, mega exercises, to make sure that that plane lands safely. So over the next couple of weeks, over the next couple of videos, we'll be looking at what are some of these resistances that we need to be aware of, because if you're aware of it, you can adequately prepare for it. Okay, so we're going to start with internal resistances, right? I mentioned that there's two types that we've broken down. So you got internal resistances and you've got external resistances. Internal resistance, internal to you, everything happening in here internally. So these are the thoughts that causes a chemical reaction that has some way of you showing up. Right, so and then external resistance is everything happening outside of yourself. So let's look at some of the internal resistances that are there to stop you, to oppose you exercising your talent muscle. So I actually want to read firstly, let's read what does resistance mean. You know, I always just like to get the definition so that we both are on the same page. What do I mean by resistance? I don't want to assume, you know, I don't want you to assume that we're on the same page. So resistance is the act of opposing, withstanding, or fighting against a force, change, or influence. Resistance is the act of opposing, withstanding, or fighting against a force, change, or influence. Mega exercises. Internal resistance are the thoughts that you have that will oppose you from trying to impact your world, right? What are the forces, some of the thoughts that will spring up into your mind that will make you switch off that engine mid-air and crash? The first one I want to look at is self-doubt, right? You don't think that you are capable. You don't think that you've got what it takes to change lives. You hear me, video in, video out, week in, week out, telling you that you've got something that the world is waiting for, that your world is waiting for. But sadly, most of you don't believe it. Some of you think, oh, that's cute. Some of you are actually just listening, you know, word for word, exercise your muscle, yes. But do you really believe it? What is your mind saying to yourself? What is your mind saying to you? What are the thoughts that you think about yourself? Do you think you're worthy enough? Do you think that you are capable of doing it? You know, self-doubt. Like the word says, you doubt yourself. Nobody else doubts, but you doubt mega exercises. There comes a time where you are your only cheerleader. People will not believe in this gift that you have at the beginning, right? For a couple of time, months, years, you are going to have to cheer yourself. But that is only possible, mega exercises, when you believe that it's possible. You need to believe that it's possible. You need to believe that God gave you something special. God gave you a gift that is not only supposed to change your world, mega exercise, your life. It is supposed to impact your world. More than 2 people are supposed to benefit from what God gave you. More than your family, people you don't know should benefit. Strangers, you know, people that you've never grew up with, people, they are supposed to benefit from this gift that God gave you. Do you believe it? Or are you self-doubting yourself? If you don't believe mega exercises, you won't do it. This thought will make you stagnant. It will freeze you because you don't believe it. If you don't believe it, you're not going to take the necessary steps to work towards this dream. Do you believe that you've got something special in you? Or do you just think, it's for some people who are special, it's for those people. Us black people, us women, us white people, you know, we don't have that opportunity anymore. Mega exercises, when God created you and gave you this gift, it was outside of your skin color, it was outside of your sex, it was outside of where you're staying. Because you are black, that is the benefit. Because you are staying in Zambia, that is the benefit. Do not use your circumstances as a stopper, right? Or something to make you doubt your gift. The gift is in you. Now believe it, believe me when I say every living human being has been given a gift. The mere fact that you made it to Mother Earth means that God gave you something special that the other people are waiting on for you to become so that they can benefit. So that's step 1. That's it, right? You've got something special. Now start believing in it. Because if you're not believing in it, you're not going to do anything about it. And if you're not doing anything about it, mega exercises, we are losing out on this gift that God gave you. So step 1, believe in yourself. Stop doubting yourself. And I'm not saying just because you believe you're going to make it. No, because I believe whatever I say impacts people, I now work at it. Meaning I'm going to learn, study more about this gift, strengthen it, exercise it more so that I can be a benefit to you, right? But if I didn't believe that the words that I speak can heal you and help you to become everything God created you to be, I wouldn't do anything about my gift. So this first step, mega exercises, is believe that God has given you something special and believe that you can change lives with this gift. I'm the Muscle Lady, and I'm here to remind you to exercise your muscle. Thank you for watching this video. I truly value you. Please share the link with your family and friends so that they may also learn how to exercise their muscle. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you'll always be notified whenever a new video comes out. Until next time, I'm the Muscle Lady, and I'm here to remind you to exercise your muscle.